where, I'm pleased to say, things are getting better. Cases are starting to drop. Sadly, there have been a couple more deaths over the weekend. But there was a pretty good number today. We've gone from the hundreds down to the 20s and now we're into the teens. Good stuff for Victoria. Have a look.
This is a good day, though, a day where Victorians can be proud of the work they've done, their commitment, their resolve.
So all the news tonight on 6 p.m. Relief is at hand. Restrictions are set to be lifted at any moment now because we're starting to get closer to the average that is needed to carry the one. But I hate to break it to you, and I'm sorry to break your heart if you're watching us in Victoria. Even if the 14-day average is somewhere between 30 and 50, which it is going to be, nothing is really going to change for you. Now remember, for you to be able to go to a bar or a restaurant, it's 5 cases as the average over 14 days. All that's going to happen, and all they might announce, should this be the case, next week, this is all that changes. Despite the fact that it's been a good day, the curfew will still be there if there's between 30 to 50 cases. Most people still have to stay at home and only have 4 reasons you're able to leave. There will be some social bubbles, but the social bubbles are, if you're one person who lives by yourself, you'll be able to pick one person who'll be able to see you for the rest of the pandemic. Geez, isn't that great if you've got 2 kids? Maybe there'll be a change for your household where you can meet up with some people from another household, but you can both agree you're not going to see anyone else. So that might get slightly boring, and you can only meet outside, and not outside at your house. You can only meet at a park. Yes, there's 2 hours of exercise and you'll get a chance for a bit of PT and some pools, small mercies, but you're not going back to work. You're not going to the movies. You're not going to the pub. The only people, by the way, who will be permitted to go back to work, the construction, manufacturing or warehouse industries, all of which, fairly significant union working population. Childcare will reopen. Schools slowly will start to return. And faith that if you believe in a power higher than yourself, you'll be able to go out there with 4 other people and the person leading the service, and you'll have to do it outside. So let's be very clear. Nothing's going to change. Nothing serious is going to change. So most likely, you do it for another month. And then, fingers crossed, you get to 5 cases. And even if you only get to 5 cases, then when your cafe and your restaurant opens, they're only allowed to have a maximum of 10 people inside. So they're trying to make it seem like the marathon is coming to an end, and by Christ, I hope it is. But by their own roadmap, you've still got a very, very long way to go and many more heartbreak hills between now and when things get truly better, truly free, where you don't need a permission slip to be able to walk 5.1 kilometres